up and good morning, Chris. Welcome back to another video. How you doing, buddy?
You're way too excited.
So if you guys don't already know by now, the old Rhino here is not a morning person. I'm a night owl. I'm up until like 2, 3 every morning, working, editing videos, workforce stuff, whatever it may be. So come morning time, I'm kind of groggy, but for some reason today I'm actually like wide awake. And that's a good thing because we've got a 2-hour drive ahead of us today, and thankfully the old BBB started. And I'm glad I just remembered my sunglasses, or this would have been a very bad day. What you got there? Oh, now you're awake? Wide awake? Are you wearing cologne?
Yes.
All right, let's make this drive awkward.
Hey man, can I get a ride?
Yeah, come on in.
Where you headed?
Oh, north.
Oh, me too.
Well, let's go.
As the world continues to spin, never splash by swimming in sin.
Well, 2 hours later, we have made it up to the beautiful city of Pomona trailer park. Chris, are you excited?
Ready to buy a trailer.
So, I'm not sure. Oh, well, I'm gonna guess that's where we're going. Where that truck is. Come on, brother.
Not much, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, no worries.
Wait a little bit for the fog, man. That's good. You got a little time?
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Eddie.
Right,
Nice to meet you.
Right, that's
Eddie.
So we've arrived for our photo shoot. We're going around to the back of this building. We've got a pretty nice 1500 Silverado right there. We'll go give that thing a walk around here in a second. We're really waiting for some of the overcastness to, overcastness, is that a word?
Sure.
All right. To burn off. That way the photographer can get the pictures he wants. This is in the mind of a photographer right here. Trying to get the shot.
That looks good.
It's the tools of the trade right here for lifted trucks. Gotta have a step ladder. Tired, buddy?
Yeah, man.
You can tell this ain't your first rodeo. It's always easier to get out of the way now than look at the picture later. So obviously today we're out here for a photo shoot, but you know, it's not too often you see beautiful 2019 Silverados out here. So we've got Red.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
There. Give us a walk around of your truck, brother.
So we have a 2019 RST 1500 4-wheel drive, 7-inch lift on 24x14s, 37s, running off, cognito suspension with Fox coilover. Kept it nice and clean. We just ran iron cross bumpers, front and back, LED lights. We have a T-Rex grill that has a little nice LEDs that are mounted up, road wire interior. You know, kept it black with a little bit of white.
The truck came out so clean. So if you guys haven't seen the box cognito traction bars, these are some of my favorite like off-the-shelf traction bars that are out there. I don't even know if they're still on the website yet, are they?
I think it's not, actually, I don't know.
They haven't been. Wheezy's had them on his truck for well over almost a year, or well over a year now, and they still haven't been on the website. They might be on now. I love where they remote mounted all of the Fox reservoirs. Adds that little show factor to the truck that you're going for, obviously being a SEMA build. And then a lot of bumper companies are really having to step up nowadays with all the crazy things that stock trucks are coming with. So obviously with the new Silverados, they've got the dual exhaust that come into the bumper itself. So the iron cross bumpers here, they've kind of integrated just a little bit of a notch there to be able to run the dual exhaust should you want to keep that setup. So one of the other things that grill companies are really starting to step up to, especially like the bigger brand name grill companies versus the smaller guys, kind of like DB Customs like I have on my truck, is they're trying to compete with those guys. So they really have to step their game up in designs, and I actually really do like the design of this grill. Even factory grills nowadays are looking so nice that you kind of gotta, I don't know, do something really cool to get people to purchase an aftermarket grill. And integrating the LED lights there in between the little split on the Chevy grill itself, I think that's a really nice touch. You guys know we just got the LLY build, and I know I've been talking about wanting to do it black and white and everything saying, no, you need to do a color. I'm telling you, when you see a black and white truck in person, it's just so clean. I mean, it's hard to beat black and white, and the cool thing is, again, everything is sold. You can get it powder coated in either black or white, and you don't really have to worry about too many issues of the color not matching as we did with the transparent copper on my truck. Well, the shoot is wrapped up for the day. Chris is happy to be back in the truck. Are you cold, buddy?
Nah, not anymore.
Oh, not anymore? Skinny Chris gets cold nowadays. Now that he's lost 100 pounds of sweater. So next up, there's a cars and coffee event going on that we weren't really planning on going to today, but it's 20 minutes from where we're at right now, so we might as well make the drive. That Silverado just looks so clean. Everything black and white on it. Love it. So me and Chris are touring right now. We've made it to the meet, which just so happens to be next to this awesome castle / mini golf course. Chris, should we just go play mini golf?
I'm down.
Let's just go play mini golf. I mean, we are late because Rich gave us the wrong address, so we went the wrong way.
Rich, go.
Stanson Rich _64. I don't know what's his Instagram name.
I don't know. Go talk shit though.
Hold on, now Rich wants to give us the right directions.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's my bad.
Great work, bro.
I'm sorry.
Look, I'm on empty right now. I got no diesel. I just went an hour in the wrong direction.
Traffic?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm hungry with that jacket, especially, dude. All right, Rich, we'll give you your 5 minutes of fame, even though you made us go to the wrong spot. So, if you guys
sorry.
remember those hostiles that were on Wes's buddies, K20 or whatever it is. Regardless, those were originally bought to go onto Rich's truck, so they were just putting them on that truck for a minute. So, Rich's truck now rocking the 24s.
24 by 14, so negative 76 offset. 375 40 R24, the Turo Trail Boss MTs.
How do you like the Turo tires?
I really like them so far. I mean, like, they got a lot more tread than most tires. They ride really smooth. They're not loud on the freeway
Really?
at all.
There you
For
go.
the price, I don't think you can beat that.
So today's Cars and Coffee is over here at Adams Polishes. As you guys know, down by us they've got a chemical guys, but all my detailing buddies are more Adams, like they're bigger fans of Adams stuff. And they've got some super sweet, all kinds of crazy stuff. And believe it or not, that's Adam standing right there doing an interview. Who knew? There's actually an Adam. That's Alex.
Not Adam.
Not Adam.
Close enough. Starts with A.
You guys know, if I'm going to be talking to a company or any companies that we like to work with, I like to see like everything. So we've got Anthony here giving us a little behind the scenes
How's it going,
tour here
guys?
at Adams. So this is like your full shipping facility, right?
So we are now responsible for all the West Coast shipments. So if a customer orders, every Washington down to Arizona, even Hawaii and Alaska, it'll be
Nice.
coming from our location now. You can see we've got tons of inventory ready to go. We obviously always get all the new stuff, so we've got everything from the foam cannons, the swirl killers, all the goodies, all the chemicals all over the walls, towels, all this good stuff. So every now and then we'll be doing a detail clinic.
Now we're in Anaheim right now
In
for everybody
Anaheim,
watching,
yeah,
just so they know.
Yeah, right off the 91 and between the 55 and the 57.
Obviously, like we were talking earlier, I've got some chemical guy stuff in the warehouse, and you're telling me Adams it's a higher end product, right?
Definitely. So one of the biggest things that we have that is we own the chemical company that blends all of our products. So we are always tweaking things, making things better. We just released a new version of our VRT tire shine and undercarriage spray. Now it's all silica based, so it lasts longer, and all of our ceramics are greatly improving. We have a new ceramic paste wax that goes on really easily, just like a traditional paste wax, but it lasts longer with the SiO2 ceramic. We got new polishes, new compounds. We're always improving. That's the benefit of having our chemical company, right?
Well, and then what I like is a lot of companies will be like, don't go back in that door. It says employees only. Like, you welcomed us to come take a look at what you guys got in your operation, and that goes a long way with me and companies that we like to work with. So.
Yeah, so when I'm sure you've seen the Porsches outside.
Right.
We had the RWB build. That was within the first month that we opened this facility. And basically we took all the stuff down the middle, we moved it all over to the side. Nakai-san set up the two cars over here and just went at it for 3 days building these cars. We opened it up to the public. Everyone was back here watching him build the cars.
That's awesome.
We had the big doors open, and it was quite the circus because we had at one time I believe we had 6 or 7 RWBs parked outside. Jeez. So of course, anytime he comes into town, it's game over. Everyone wants to come see Nakai build the cars.
Right.
So, and we're fortunate enough to be friends with the owners, and they let us hang on to them. We put them outside to showcase. We took them to SEMA, and hopefully they stick around for a little bit longer.
So most of the meat has kind of died down over here. Hey Alex, come explain to me. I don't know what an RWB is, but I've been hearing this is the greatest thing in the freaking world.
Get empty. I'm not a.
I don't know what an RWB is.
It doesn't have 40s on it, so I can't explain much. This puts down pressure.
There you go.
Anthony, you explain this guy.
Where's the rear fender?
Bumperless.
Bumperless. So explain what an RWB is. I know you've been talking about it for an hour, and I didn't want to look like a loser, like I didn't know what you were talking about.
These kits are basically custom kits. They come from Japan.
Okay.
The owner of the car picks out which fenders, which wings, which wheels, and all that stuff. The kits get sent out. They get painted and prepped, and then Nakai flies from Japan to wherever the build is, and it's like a whole event. Usually it's about 2 to 3 days.
So he actually builds it.
And so what they'll do, they'll jack the car up, and then he gets all his tools out, and he just takes the air saw, cuts off the fenders, mounts all the fenders. He does all the silicone caulking all around the fenders just to seal everything in. Puts the wheels on, lowers it down, adjusts all the suspension, and then hands the keys back over. And
So how long does it take to build one?
he built both of these cars in 3 days. It was originally a 5-day event, but this was right when the typhoon was hitting Japan, and so his flight got delayed. So he got here 2 days late, and he said, "We're gonna do it. I can't stop now." So
I mean, if you look at it, it's an immense amount of work. So when you order it, do you order it in the body color of your car if that's the way you want to do it, or it doesn't get painted after, right?
no, it's pre-painted. So when this car arrived, it was all purple, and the fenders and all the aero kit came in a giant crate, and that was all pre-packed and all painted purple. Same with the gold car, and then we just put it up in the air for him, and then he just went to town on it.
So what's the deal with the bumperless?
It's a new trend right now, really.
I noticed it a lot on Lambos and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I figured it was just like
A lot of the
somebody ripped it off, or they wanted to show off their turbo for the time, or whatever it was.
basically what it's come down to. A lot of the guys with the rear engine or mid-engine cars, they take the bumpers off to showcase, like, oh, I've got this custom exhaust work or custom turbos. You can see the twin turbos on the gold car.
So now I gotta ask. I mean, maybe you have an idea. What would it take to get? What's his name? What would it take for Nakai to come on out and do this to my Porsche that I don't own? Porsche. I don't know. Would he get offended on how I pronounce Porsche?
Well, I think if you're a non-Porsche owner, you can say Porsche. If you're a Porsche owner, then you gotta say Porsche.
Gotcha. All right. Well, do you know what the cost is roughly?
I know it starts at, for just the front bumper, rear bumper, side skirts, and fenders, so 8 pieces start at around 25 grand.
And that's with him coming out to install it?
No.
Okay.
that's
What's that take?
Can
Can you buy it without it?
No.
It's only an RWB if he installs it.
Yes. So
What would you guess?
I would say these, it would easily be like an $80,000 to $100,000 for a pretty mild build.
Gotcha.
For just the parts. These cars are already pretty expensive. That's a 993 turbo, so that's probably like $100,000 to $150,000 car depending on condition, just for the car alone. Same with something like these. They're so rare now, the air-cooled Porsches. So, and then on top of that, you're buying all the RWB stuff.
So what we're saying, Alex, we need to start making this for trucks.
Yeah.
And we'll have our own edition. We'll come install it for you
We'll install it for you. Fly us out.
for some natural light.
Natural light.
Bring your own jack.
Natural light.
I don't know.
You might as well just drink Dasani or Arrowhead or something if you're drinking natural light.
Whoa. Don't insult my arrowhead like that, bro. Yeah, these things are... I mean, I don't know what year Porsche would this even be. We're in the wrong world right now.
This isn't us.
I don't know. I can tell you that's about a 20...
He definitely explained it better than I would.
2017 Ford over there. That's about all. Yeah, I'm not much in this world. I gotta say,
I was like, I can appreciate kind of, the fitment on.
well, Nick,
especially if they shipped it.
Nikasi does pretty good at his caulking.
Is that silicone? He said it's silicone.
Yeah. I'm gonna hire him to come caulk some baseboards.
What he does is he puts the fender on, and then he takes a piece of tape, and then he masks the whole fender with it. That way, once the fender's on there, he just runs his finger down it like this with the Silkaflex and just fills in all the gaps. And then
So that's how you know if it's an OG RWB.
It has his fingerprint.
It's his finger size perfectly.
exactly.
So they're gonna mold his finger and they're gonna make a little caulking spreader.
And you'll probably have cigarette butts somewhere stuffed around the car.
See, he is just like natural light and bring your own jack, dude. We got this.
He's actually a really skilled racing driver as well. And that's actually what Idler's is. So he doesn't like the whole politics behind the racing scene.
Yeah.
So he created Idler's. It's like a gentleman's race. So he builds his Porsche, takes it out, they all race. No money, no sponsors, nothing. And he's actually really fucking fast apparently, but nobody really knows because he's known for building, not really racing. And they said one time he was in his old, like an air-cooled Porsche like this, racing against one of the modern Porsches.
Yeah.
Just keeping up with them the whole time. They said when he opened the door in the door pockets, there's just cigarettes just falling out because he's just smoking while he's driving. Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's a nut.
All right, guys. Well, with that, we're gonna wrap up this video. Thank you to Adams for having us out. Thank you to the Big Fern for always just being the Big Fern.
Semi-famous.
Look at that smile, dude. There, that is just worth $1 million.
$1,000,001.
Oh, never sell yourself short.
Truck parts are expensive.
There you go. If you guys have not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now that you do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like and get a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforapparel.com because if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to
work for it.
And I should give it to you. You're wearing the shirt, dude. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice. Love it. You guys are the best. You can take it. We're on the outro.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.